Most people who watch my videos know me for my absolutely slop content. That somehow takes me once in a blue moon to pump one out. However, some people know that I also like to make games. I really like to make games. It's easily my favorite hobby, which is why it takes me so long to make videos. So far, I've been making games on Roblox, the platform that consists mainly of mouth-drooling toddlers. Yeah, I found myself really liking to make games on the platform. The coding isn't the hardest in the world to learn. It's fairly easy. It's really user-friendly as well. I find that object-oriented coding to be harder than those who are not, like Lua, rather than object-oriented coding like C++, C#, or Java. The modeling is also pretty simple as well, although if you want to make more complex models that include smooth edges and whatnot, then you'll probably have to use a modeling engine like Blender. But yeah, I've really been liking making games on the platform. It's been really fun. I've been making games on there for about like 3 years. Some of the games I made on the platform include Minutes Remain, Minute Mayhem, and then like 2 other joke games I made since the past 3 years, like Sisyphus and Black Room, and soon another game called Seoul Roulette, which is mainly what I want to talk about in this video. Like the title of the video says, I'm making a game on Roblox based off of Squid Games. If you don't know what Squid Games is, it's basically a show where a large group of people compete in minigames and it ends with only one winner. This game though is not like most of the other Roblox Squid Games with the mini games and whatnot, like red light, green light, six-legged, Panthalon, Mingle, stuff like that. It's not any of those. Seoul Roulette is more specifically based on season 2, the Recruiters episode. Before I talk about this episode, there's a spoiler warning. I'm gonna get a little into detail about what happens in the episode. Not too much. I'm not gonna scrutinize every single frame of it. 2 guys are recruited by the protagonist of the show to track down the recruiter who brought the protagonist to the games in the first place. The guys find the recruiter and try attacking him, but the recruiter clocks them and then kidnaps them. The recruiter then ties them both up in chairs so they're facing each other inside of a dimly lit room. He then makes them play a combination of advanced rock, paper, scissors and Russian roulette. There's a lot more to the rest of the episode. However, that's not important to the game that I'm working on. It's a good episode though. So that's basically what my game is on: rock, paper, scissors, and Russian roulette mixed together. You load into the game presented with different options. You can either play, invite your friends, look at a tutorial if you don't know how to play the game, and a donate feature to those who feel generous. I said generous, really. And a donate feature to those who feel generous. When you click the play button, you're presented with even more options. You can join an existing server, you can create a server, you can go against a bot, or you can customize your own server. Now, let's talk about the meat and potatoes of the game. The gameplay. You wake up with the puppet, or the recruiter, telling you how to play the game. You can disable this in the customize menu so you don't have to hear him yap every match. During the beginning of the game, he loads 1 out of 6 bullets into a revolver. At the start of every round, you choose rock, paper, or scissors with both of your hands. Afterwards, during -1, you click on the hand that you want to take away. Then you play with the other hand that is still there. Rock beats scissors, paper beats rock, scissors beats paper. The person that loses the round goes through a round of Russian roulette. So the puppet pulls the trigger on the loser. If the chamber has a bullet in it, the person loses the game and the game ends. If the chamber has a blank, the puppet spins the cylinder so it resets the chances and another round is played. However, if both players end up getting a draw, another bullet is loaded into a chamber. Now this goes until 5 out of 6 bullets are loaded, and then afterwards, if another draw is played, then the next round automatically starts. It is also important to note that you have less time during rock, paper, scissors and -1 each round. So it gets pretty fast. Not playing rock, paper, scissors results in disqualification, where you go through a round of Russian roulette if you don't play. However, if you don't play during -1, then a random hand will be picked for you. If you win a game, you get that win added to your total wins, and the more wins you have, the more maps that you can select and play with. I also want to show you the teaser trailer for the game. It took a little over a day to make, not too long. I didn't hire a whole team to work on it. It was just myself. So I hope you enjoy it.
야, 일어나. 너와 내 친구는 게임을 하려고 해.
We'll go together in
Seoul Roulette is a passion project that I really enjoyed making. I've been working on it for a little less than a month, so the game isn't super in-depth. I mean, the gameplay is really basic. It's simple, so the main takeaway of the game itself is the atmosphere and the tension. I'm also the only developer, so don't expect a lot. It's not a groundbreaking game. I've also learned a lot while making the game. I've gotten a little bit better at animation, but especially about how teleporting to other servers work. I learned how to make 2D server queues. It took a little bit, but it was fun. As well as teleport data, I learned how to utilize that, which was really fun and interesting to learn. Again, it was just super fun working on the game in general. I don't expect the game to change the landscape of the platform, but I just want to give players a game to play that isn't sloppy, which is crazy coming from a slop content creator. A lot of the games on Roblox aren't really that well made, and I feel a little bit bad saying that, but it's mainly towards those games that don't care about how the game looks and how the game is played. They just really care about the money they make off of it, especially with simulators and tycoons and whatnot. There is game passes inside of Seoul Roulette. However, it's not game changing. It doesn't give you any benefits. There's no products in the game that give you a benefit, right? The game passes are custom puppet skins, so you can change the puppet to whatever Roblox player you want it to be, and then a custom music game pass that allows you to play a different type of music. Because right now the music in the game is a random selection of classical pieces. However, if you want to get really crazy with it, you can put on like Seabat or something. You can put on Seabat and make the puppet Diddy or whatever you want. I didn't make this game to make a huge profit. It was a passion project, and I thought of the idea randomly like late last month. I was like, wait a minute, what if I actually make this into an actual game? And yeah, here we are. Really hope you guys enjoy the game. If you have any feedback, you can leave it down in the comments below, or you can use the feedback menu inside of Seoul Roulette, and I'll be reading the feedback in my Discord. I made a video like a year ago, I think, looking over Minutes Remains feedback, and that was crazy to look at. That was really crazy. So if the feedback is pretty active on Seoul Roulette, then I might make a video on it as well. So that's about it. I'm really excited for this game releasing, and I hope you guys enjoy playing it. The trailer for the game should be released tomorrow at some point, at the same time when the game releases. The game and the trailer will be released tomorrow. So again, I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, that's about it. Peace.